Ever heard of a Koyilandy hookah?
I'd wager probably not.
And that's kind of what makes this whole deep dive so interesting. This beautifully crafted thing was once so popular, like global reach, you know? But today, practically vanished.
Yeah, it's really remarkable how something so ubiquitous can just fade from memory.
Right. So that's what we're going to uncover today, the Koyilandy hookah, where it came from, how it got so big, and then what happens.
So, journey back about 500 years.
Okay, going way back.
Koyilandy, coastal town in India known for trade.
Got it.
Yemeni merchants settle there.
Bringing their hookahs, I'm guessing?
Hookah love, yeah. But it wasn't just smoking, it was ritual, almost status symbol.
Oh, so the hookah itself mattered.
Big time. Quality was key.
Makes sense they'd want good ones. And like these skilled artisans, they're called musharis, in this coastal town in India, and they're crafting these intricate pieces for a market that's thousands of miles away.
So they were made in India, but like shipped all the way to the Middle East.
Exactly.
That's quite a journey.
It is, and their design really played a crucial role in their popularity, especially compared to traditional hookahs.
Okay, so how were they different?
The musharis came up with this like brilliant 5-part system.
5 parts.
Yep. And this was really key to their success. They were designed to be easy to put together, easy to maintain, easy to transport and ship. You know.
Oh, I see. So it was all about practicality,
That was
especially for those traders sailing across the seas.
Exactly. They had to be durable and, you know, easy to manage. But what I find most interesting is the use of, well, coconut shells.
Coconut shells. Yeah. For the hookah, where do those come in?
For the water chamber.
Wow, really?
It's pretty unique, right?
Yeah, that's not what I expected at all. Resourceful, sustainable.
And tapping into what was already there.
Exactly.
This is already such a cool blend of cultures.
Oh, it goes deeper.
Deeper.
The word nargileh for hookah in Arabic.
Yeah.
It traces back to Persian nargil, which itself comes from Sanskrit narikela.
Meaning?
Coconut.
Whoa, I did not know that connection.
The language itself tells the story, hugely.
So where were they shipping these to, mostly, early on?
Up until the 60s, mainly Yemen, back to the roots.
Ah, full circle.
But then things get really interesting.
Okay, now you've got me hooked. Tell me more.
The 70s and 80s. That was the Koyilandy hookah's golden age.
What happened?
They were everywhere in the Middle East, from a small-town craft to this phenomenon.
Amazing. Imagine that. This little town in India, there are hookahs in homes across the Middle East.
Speaks volumes, doesn't it? About culture, about how good things travel.
Yeah, but this boom didn't last forever, did it?
Sadly, no.
What happened? The 90s, right?
Yeah, the 90s were a turning point.
Or the worse.
Yes. A lot of factors came together.
Like what kind of factors?
Well, the Gulf War, for one.
Right. Disrupted everything.
Trade routes messed up. Shipping costs soared.
That makes sense.
But there was more.
More?
Tastes were changing, too.
Oh, like what were people turning to?
Cigarettes, mostly.
Yeah, the convenience.
Exactly. Mass-produced, easy.
And the Koyilandy, it needed that balance of craft and trade, right?
The balance that was getting harder and harder to maintain.
So it wasn't just one thing that brought it down.
Like a perfect storm, yeah.
Global events, people's choices. Good news is there are people who are dedicated to reviving this unique craft, you know?
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these revival efforts. You mentioned a group called ARPO.
Yes. ARPO stands for Archival and Research Project, and they're doing some truly incredible work. They've managed to get Koyilandy hookahs featured in all sorts of publications, which has really increased visibility and even helped boost sales.
That's fantastic.
It is, but there were some ideas, right?
There are.
Like for bringing it back.
Yeah, for revitalizing this craft.
Okay.
The sources talk about marketing these hookahs as premium handicrafts.
Okay.
Niche gift items, even souvenirs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and also encouraging...
Using those core skills, but making different things.
Exactly. So brasswood, coconut shells.
So like keeping the tradition alive, but adapting.
But adapting to the market.
I like that.
Do you think it could work?
I think it has potential.
Yeah.
Especially with people wanting more handmade and unique items.
Right.
But the sources also say we need like trade organizations and NGOs to step in and help out.
Provide support and training.
Exactly.
It's a good reminder that preserving cultural heritage isn't just about the objects.
Right.
It's about the people.
The skills,
The skills. The communities behind it.
Like what could we do?
Yeah. in supporting these traditional crafts. Koyilandy Hookah, it's almost like a case study.
Right, like this one object, it tells us so much about the bigger picture.
Trade, craftsmanship, how cultures mix, all of it.
Well, thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of the Koyilandy hookah.
It was my pleasure. Until next time.
Happy diving, everyone!